Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, what are we looking at? What was this machine?
This is the Kupris Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
Look around the cabin again. What is this sinking feeling I have with the word motor carriage?
Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Dude.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Full toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Took out the red tip pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Hand crank flashlight as well.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Pushing the pull-out toolbox.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater
Pick up the radio.
casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The frequency tableau lights up and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Can you connect with the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
Status,
10-18, 10-20, over.
Please just document me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
10:22. Radio speak. I don't give a shit.
10:22, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator. Tell them to stop. This is
He's
serious.
asking you to stop. Says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over.
Can we move on? Just want to get it reported and be done with.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please stop saying lost his badge for a
He
moment?
asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Enough of this.
9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Oh, fuck.
Say nothing.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
Don't say anything.
10-9, come in officer. Over.
Main terror! Hollywood terror!
Come in officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
Host almighty, you still haven't answered anything! But the record is all they couldn't call!
Silence is almost deafening after you flick off the switch.
Just
severing
like-
the connection.
Look back at Kim.
That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you followed protocol and reported your lost items. Did we need anything else here?
Close the door. Ah, motherfucker. Where is reaction speed? What do I have? Suggestion. Charm woman. So I can only put 2 in these then. I can only put 1 in these, but I can put a ton in these. So then I always succeed in these guys. I think. I'll put one in. Cool. Self-care.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this? Fuck the business, police. Or fuck the police business.
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Never mind.
She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Any directions?
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm disoriented. This is Rev right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
What is in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
What kind of fish market is this?
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing
That's
to
all
do
for
there.
now.
No problem.
Who are you exactly?
I am just a gardener.
Cool. What are you doing here?
I'm working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
But?
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Mm-hmm.
I've investigated the body. It shouldn't
My
be.
head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
We've investigated the body. It shouldn't be long till I take it down.
Okay. Thanks for keeping me in the know, sir.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I buy your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Who's this girl? Got like a weirdo now.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello. I am the law.
Are you interested interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of store is this anyways?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
What is a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
Interesting, thanks.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
just the idea of just asking a girl what a book is gives you XP. I think that's fucking amazing. Okay, if I ask you some questions.
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Why would anybody want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Well, what does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
It's not your body that's important in your police work. It's your
Head, yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. No, your resilience.
So, the Mullen guy looks like a Hamplin man. We could respect that face. Simon John correctly. He lacks soul.
I'm not sure I understand.
A policeman's gotta have the right stuff. In a great sense of the law. No one would ever fall a weakling like Mullen.
If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your soul. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Okay. Whew. I'm going to deduce something now.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Holy shit. That was a 17%. I have legitimately been really rolling. I've been legitimately rolling quite well on these checks. Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your nose.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
It's super simple for a detective such as myself. Yes.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her advisor did it. She's not impressed.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
I want more, but I can figure out why you bite your nails. I've got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
I hope this entertained you.
It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You think so? Fine, do better, right? Is this something about me?
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
How do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
I am also sad, and I'm having a grand time.
Sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze.
Listen here.
She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
What do you... You can stop calling me sir, I'm but a working man.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
I get you. I, for example, can't stop making this face.
That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
Cool.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
You're standing out in the here in the cold because
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling, but she's cold.
you're cold. Could I help in some way?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Such a good trooper you are. Or you're learning the value of hard work.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Can I become famous by reading one of these books?
I don't know about that, but I imagine life is great when you're famous.
Fame sounds delicious. Maybe one day someone will write a book about me one day.
Why would they do that, sir?
Indeed. I'm just an old tired cop. What use am I?
You're not that old. Maybe you'll do something really important, something that wows the world.
Thanks, Charlie. You are really a kind.
Yes, sir.
Bye. See you later. Not. Let me just real quickly change shirts. What does that change?
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Just one turns it up like 30, like 20%. What are you missing here? Why does it feel so unfamiliar?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on. Maybe I shouldn't remember. I forgot. Hang on. So you know me before?
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around for several days, talking about small churches and how everyone betrayed you, sir.
Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean better? Like shit.
Yeah, but you don't have party eyes anymore.
Oh.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Does it mean I've been taken in for narcotics?
Oh, baby. That's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So why didn't you tell me you knew this to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
Thanks, I'm confusing myself
I'm
today.
glad I could help you, sir.
Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed?
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I don't think crystals is
They
real.
shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for businesses.
They're not doomed, but your mother should learn from the mistakes.
Of course, sir.
Okay, bye. See you around, Annette. Broken window? Tibbs has windows. Do I need to have it in my hand? Let's look this brother. No.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Vandalism.
Probably some kids.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Oh my god.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Your money disappears into the coin slot.
Kim kind of thick. Kim totally thick. Dude, I like Kim. Every single time Kim says something, it's great. Dude, the fucking secondhand embarrassment. I guess first, because it's playing a video game. When you have to fucking say that your badge and gun was stolen. They asked if my gun was stolen. I just fucking hung up.
The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry. Different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Ooh. Hang in there, little one.
The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
No, there's ruins of some kind of building there.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Maynard died as soon as I typed that rip. I think I'm good now. When you have the chance, show build. Oh, yes. No, this one. We're going for the emotional build, baby. And I wanted to get like my first level up I put into something that was like lowish that I like. So what was your first build? I fucking love Inland. I'll move this out of the way for a second. I fucking love Inland Empire. Everything that it's said so far has just been like fucking top notch. So I love it. I don't know. I've always also been like attracted to the idea of just a psychologically really attuned, very young silver, also seek and more intellect, but a lot into the spirit, the corpse, the roll gate. Yeah. I like the idea of like, you don't have to be smart. You can just be like, or like strong. You could just get away by talking to people. And so far, that's my favorite part, is just talking to people. And I think the 2d6 system is actually quite interesting. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Oh, don't call me Pigo.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Oh. I was meaning to replay because all those voice acting is new for the standard text. Does love no work and be better. Dude, I didn't know this is new. I'm glad though. The fucking voice acting is really good. It's so good.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
I fucking love how every single time you talk to anybody, you can just say that I am the law. That is just amazing. I just want to know your name, little lady. Don't need to get a defensive. We just need to know your name, little lady. No need to get a defensive.
And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
You keep looking up to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
I'm enjoying what I'm hearing. Before they had the VA for a few scenes, main people, but it usually died quick. They put out a lot more money than expected. So put it into a big boy free update. Oh, that's fucking sick. I love when video games do that.
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
Joyce Mezier.
That Azanhor.
Azanhor.
Keep an eye on her.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky.
Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
Do you think you know about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No
fucking
shortage
bitch.
of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
You weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Graffitio. That's interesting, not just graffiti.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
Oh my god, it's already 11:30? Jesus Christ. Why are you so committed to... Oh, wait, I already said that. So you don't know what's right?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti-o? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cads. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
I have an opinion on this. You want to hear it?
Yeah?
I actually love public art. Don't mind us. Keep on doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Yes, that worked.
Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Yeah? It's in the skull. I'm gonna fucking blow out your brains.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Knock.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Fuck yeah, knock it again.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Kim, tell her we're a real policeman.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint sweeping sounds inside.
Oh, fuck off. Nobody likes to help us. It's my gloves. What does morale do?
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Teresa, what does the L stand for? Actually, I'll show you your hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Your grip is tight as cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the
Thank
full
you.
cooperation of the Wild Pines Group.
Thank you, madame.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
Do you know something about these tattoos?
the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Why? How was you looking at the photo to head to the lynching?
Better not tie the fourth day to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
God damn it. Fucking...
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Dude, I love empathy. It perfectly explains why people feel this way. And I legitimately wouldn't have gotten that. So, you're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
What do you mean, archipelago?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Can I see your license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
Still need to see a license, ma'am.
Actually, you don't.
What do you mean?
The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. It's a little known fact among us law officials.
So we can't pull a random citizens and man their papers? That's weak.
Unless it's their passport. No. Do you want to ask for the lady's passport?
You need to save face if you want her respect. Demand that passport.
Yes, I'm going to need to see your passport.
Of course.
Look at our passport.
The woman is silent, smiling while the waves lap against the hull. In your hand, under the plastic, a light blue passport saying, Republic of Vespa. The coat of arms has a lion and an ostrich. Seagent.
Look at the photo page.
The woman, born in the year 3 in the commune of Revachol, smiles at you. Face adorned with frown lines and crow's feet. The photo is recent. The name reads, Rejoice Leighton Messier.
Your name is, Rejoice?
Yes. But please don't call me that.
Why?
Joyce is much more efficient.
She doesn't like it. Probably a bad memory. Mean girls at school or some ancient lover.
You're from Vesper?
My husband is. I have dual citizenship. A Vespertine is handier when traveling.
Everything seems to be in order.
Returns the plastic bag to her coat.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cor de Lady 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
It.
The word it feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a
Dude, I'm literally turning into the Inland Empire. Holy shit. That's literally the exact same response we had to it.
A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordeleche 19? Why? Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordeleche, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about Dolores?
Why Dolores?
Oh, that feels pretty.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
Okay, but what kind of boat
It's
is
a
it?
pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
I think I nailed the boat thing.
Good.
Tell me about the Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So what they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms. I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
A billion?
I'm kind of an idiot. No, that's the problem. Numbers like that mean nothing to me. Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments. A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where's Wild Pine get all these billions?
Started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormentang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What does a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
You don't keep a movie, the workers do. The company does nothing with them.
We built this district. All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps.
I think after this one, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm fucking tired.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
That's all for now.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Quick save. Save game. We'll do a full save. Reversal. Cool. I appreciate everybody for watching. That was good. Just about 3 hours and about 10 seconds. I wish I could have started a little bit earlier so I could have a little bit of a longer stream. I only slept a few hours last night. Sleep well. Have a good day tomorrow. Everybody, especially you, Hashim, or I guess in the next 16 minutes. But yeah. Good night, everybody.